Welcome Libra, this is Regina from Pacific Tarot getting ready to do your February general reading. Venus has passed transition into Pisces, its exaltation, and this is helping us to recognize where we put our attention, how we're balancing our energies, the things we value that have meaning to us, and the balance within our relationships into a frame of, or a non-frame of unconditional love, one love, unity conscious that is all about flow. It is not about a frame. So that was a misnomer there. I am so pleased and grateful to be able to come to you under this beautiful energy of ease, of forgiveness, of releasing pain and sorrow after a long period of healing and ongoing healing that we are doing as a planet. So let's look at your overall energy, Libra. The Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is showing me a time of projection. This is coming from a time and coming out of this current time of doing some serious looking at behaviors, attitudes, thoughts that have been limiting your forward movement. And out of that time, out of this deep cleansing and healing effort, you are projecting things that might assuage your need for immediate gratification, even revenge, or sort of self-soothing, self-medication. So you're aware that the options before you, the various choices you have, are not equal. In fact, that many of these things are even dangerous or hurtful. But there is something that is critical from this healing that is coming into your vision, is elevating itself beyond the obvious options. And this is where the positivity of these projections, of this allowing you to experience the feelings even of hardship, of limitation, of suffering, are leading you and allowing you to evolve an appropriate vision of your higher potential. In the 10th house, the house of your social identity, we have the Page of Swords. And this is positive in as much as you are being released to explore your truths. You are able to look beyond your experience of feelings and powerful emotions and begin to seek answers, seek inspiration and truth from outside of yourself, recognizing that you can be a beginner as you explore a new version of your own truths and really invite the information that exists around you, quite possibly from a mentor, a leader, someone who is involved in directing your life, is a respected authority, whoever that may be. But you are open to listening to the information that you are seeking and really absorbing that through this beautiful divine curiosity that you are able to apply over all aspects of your life. In the first house, we have the Knight of Swords, and this is continuing to emphasize your focus is on the exploration of new ideas and new information, questing after things that may not be outwardly familiar to you, but looking for the core of truth, the core of relevance in the experiences of others, looking at the models of others, and again, elevating your curiosity to the point of a quest, the quest for meaning in your life. The fourth house, the house of your home, your family, your past, is the site of a tremendous revelation. This is you answering your soul's call to purpose. This is you identifying where you belong, who you are, and the work that you came here to do. Inasmuch as you now understand this place, this purpose, you are also aware that others have the similar purpose and call to service that you are experiencing. And as a result, there is some event. It may have to do with your family of origin. It may have to do with your greater ancestral or cultural heritage. But you have an opportunity to do something over, do something better than you were able to in the past. And this may be the revisit or reconnection from a place where things did not work out in a satisfactory way in the past. Something that seemed full of promise is now coming around in the form of a new opportunity, a new relationship, if it's not in a similar guise as the past, so that you have a chance, this is your divine do-over, to make something a success, and beyond a success, to make it truly meaningful and relevant to your mission here. In the 7th house, the house of your significant relationships, we have the 9 of Pentacles. And this is a beautiful place because you have cultivated your resources, those strengths, talents, and experiences that allow you to be independent at this time. Because you are independent, you feel secure, stable, and safe, which is critical because from this place of safety and security, you desire to invest in others, other projects, other people, in relationships, in new goals, but without jeopardizing your own resources or your own independence. This is not a card of bachelorhood, much understood. It is, however, a card where, despite your relationship status, you have an allegiance to your independence, understanding that only you know what is best for you. In the 1st house, the Knight of Swords is being clarified by the 9 of Cups in the 2nd house and the 8 of Cups in the 3rd house. You are supremely motivated by an appreciation for the abundance in your life, for the abundance and appreciation for the resources that you have. These resources are confirming that your struggles, the efforts you have undergone are helping you understand a process that prioritizes feeling good, prioritizes those things that are in alignment with you. And when they are in alignment, this flow, this beautiful Venus and Pisces energy begins to steer and flow through your activities, allowing you to feel greater abundance and appreciation for that abundance. You are also, from this place of independence, gratitude, recognizing that the time has come for you to move on from a place that you have outgrown. This looks to be relevant to your intimate relationships, your family ties, and as well from the way that you process information and or communicate. You're ready for a new challenge, and this is something that's coming up for a lot of us. Those things that have given you pleasure, that you have been connected to throughout your life, you may recognize their limitations now. It is not a judgment on those others and their activities, but it is a recognition that there is more for you. And that more is the result of this vision, of this present moment where you feel autonomous, safe in your own individuality, your own efforts, and your realization of what is best for you. that is fueling the pleasure of that, the joy and appreciation, the gratitude of that is fueling this move forward to greater significance. The Judgment card in the 4th house is clarified by the Ace of Swords in the 5th house and the 5 of Pentacles in the 6th house. Indeed, you are experiencing new ideas, new truth, new inspiration, this call to purpose, this sense of a mission that you now are perceiving through what may have been unhappy experiences in your life. Certainly the experience of being boxed in by a particular community, circle of intimates, or experience of support that you have always received in the past. You recognize the limitations of others' ability to give you the answers that you seek, to help you work through your current challenges. Those you are moving away, making a kind of maverick move away from this familiar community that is limited, and you recognize that now. Without judgment upon them, you're moving to a place you're seeking greater truth, greater clarity, and greater relevance to what it is that you're pursuing now. You again have grown beyond this familiar circle, and you are moving to a construct that is abundant rather than based on lack or poverty. The 9 of Pentacles in the 7th house is clarified again by the Judgment card. This is beautiful. So this repeat is really reinforcing this call to your soul's purpose, and the 3 of Swords in the 9th house. It's such a paradox that so much growth, appreciation, and gratitude comes from the exploration of our pain and suffering. But indeed, your deep understanding of your role and responsibility in any experiences of victimhood, in any suffering, delusionment, disappointment, heartache that you've experienced has netted you a deep understanding that goes beyond getting it, but goes into a place where you recognize the necessity for challenges and obstacles that have placed you in the position that you are currently in. It is this appreciation of your autonomy, your independence, your process of healing that is consolidating this mission, this ability, in fact, to join with others in pursuit of a mission of service. The Page of Swords in the 10th house is clarified by the 5 of Cups, another repeat in the 11th house, and the 8 of Pentacles in the 12th house. You have expended a lot of energy in allowing yourself to grieve these losses. And that is a necessary and essential component to the ability to understand, to apply the understanding, and to recognize the necessity of the pain in order to be in the place where we are. This process that you're undergoing, you are able to share with others. You are able to recognize the way in which we all get stuck in old stories about what will make us happy, who we are, or what we can or should be doing. Your ability, in fact, to turn your attention to the abundance of your opportunities, the abundance of resources that you have at this moment, is what's carrying you and helping you focus on greater self-development. This development includes the mastering of your crafts, talents, abilities, so that you are focused on elevating what it is you do in such a way that it becomes more excellent, more valuable to others, and more beautiful. You are finding joy in losing yourself in this perfection, this discipline and hard work that ultimately is not only perfecting these skills, but perfecting you, helping you to develop, move on, and reflecting your commitment to finding greater significance in your life. I'm going to clarify with Soul's Journey Oracle, and I've pulled 2 cards, and I'm going to pull them both. The first card is loneliness, and I dare say that this is something you have experienced in your current and past healing process. I know that I am never alone. And I've also pulled empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. I hope this has been helpful to you, Libra. And until next time, when I'll see you again, Namaste.